Back in the building with the Rounds Podcast. Hatchback, Caveman, Win Rent, been good.
Feeling good, living good.
Looking good over there, bitch.
Is your flirting beneficial? Like, is you getting us some deals with this flirting? Or you just flirting to stroke your ego?
He gonna think he getting the invitation. But when a man flirt with a woman,
real shit.
same thing in the relationship.
Niggas I'm still with,
Women
I
don't
still
usually think
with.
that's an
If I'm in a
invitation
fix,
to
they
his
bout some
bed.
trill shit.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. It's your boy, Been Good. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit us up in the comments. If you've been rocking with us, then you know what it is. It's 4 rounds. It's a little bit of mainstream news, a little bit of pop culture, and sometimes a little bit of family business. Y'all know I got my rounds with me. I got Cuzzo Rent, I got Caveman 55, and I got Hatchback of the ENT. What's good with it?
You got it, my guy.
All day. Woo! Please, I see y'all there, bro. What you were saying in the back about the motherfucking theme songs, bro?
I got a question. I want Ren to answer this first. On the Jeffersons theme song, after it said fish don't fry in the kitchen, say the rest. You know the rest first.
Beans don't burn.
No, go ahead. Do you know it? Just ask tell me you know it.
Yeah.
You Hatch, all of y'all know the rest?
I heard it before.
I'm saying you know it.
I think so.
I mean, fuck.
But it took. I'm 40 years old. Just found out. And I'm saying this shit wrong, and I sing this shit in front of my people, and they like, "Boy, you sound stupid." They don't say that. I'm like, "What?" Now I'm reading it. So finish it for me, Rent. Let me see.
What part you say take it from what?
Fish don't fry in the kitchen.
Beans don't burn on the grill.
What's next?
Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill.
I got fucked up at the try.
I'm up in the
trying part. Fuck me
it's my
up.
turn that back.
So
You
wait,
ain't know what trying, mother? That's the
No,
easiest
that's
shit.
what
The
he
first
said.
eight fucking bars.
He said, took on the
I'm
try.
waiting on them to say Rendon said something wrong. You dig? Like,
I used to
So-
watch that. So that was my shit.
The trying part all these years, I didn't know she was saying that.
What you thought she was saying?
Nigga told me I was stupid when I told him what I thought she was saying.
Nah, what, say
I
it.
thought she said, beans don't burn on the grill.
Uh-huh.
Took a whole left and 2 rights here.
Whoa.
oh shit!
That
But
ain't
said,
fucking
what
close.
you just said?
Not even.
I said it
Oh
wrong.
my
I
God.
said took a whole left and 2 rights here. I didn't know she was saying no goddamn trying.
How many times you heard it? How many times?
All my life.
Hey, she took 2 lefts and a right to get up the hill. Nigga.
Ain't that a bit?
Took a whole left and
Took
2
a whole
rights
left, 2 rights just to get up that hill.
Hold on. Don't it sound like I'm saying the song though? Don't play me.
Some
Let me
words.
do it one more time. Let me sing it for the people. Took a whole left and 2 right here.
You stretching it like a
Okay,
Woo.
look. All right. Now what's the next?
The rail got all the rest of it, but that's the
Nah,
part.
tell me what fuck. I'm interested in now the 2 left and the right. Bitch, what that rest they saying?
Just to get up that hill.
Yeah.
Now we up in the big leagues. Yeah, I know the song. I know the rest of
It's
it.
my turn to bat. Right?
I know all the rest.
Oh no.
There ain't nothing wrong
You
with
muddling that shit. You muddling that shit.
Hey, look, you bring up an interesting thing, dog. What happened to motherfucking theme songs? Like, shows don't come on like how they used to with these fucking memorable theme songs, dog. Like, when you said that shit, nigga, that brought me back. I remember.
With a smile on your face, huh?
Yeah,
It's a
nigga.
big rich town.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say
Okay.
that. He did all of them.
Y'all like that shit, boy?
Yeah.
All
Nigga,
of the 50
That
jumps.
fucking power.
nigga went crazy when 50 tried to change the motherfucking
That's
song.
great.
That
great,
bitch hard, son.
great,
Yeah,
great.
I wanna-
Kind of forgot about them. I'm thinking more of sitcoms, I guess,
Yeah.
but all 50 shit got high theme songs. I ain't gonna lie. I love the one for the new Timing show. That bitch hard.
Thinking of theme songs. What was the Just the 10 of Us? What was that?
Just the 2 of us?
No, Just the 10 of Us. Wouldn't that fucking what was the
The
show
show?
Michael J. Fox was on?
Family
Michael
time.
J. Fox. Was it Family Ties?
Yeah.
What will we do, baby? Without
Without
us? Yeah. What
yeah.
will we do, baby. That was a
That's
damn
it,
motherfucker
right?
too.
Look, you kind of caught me off guard because that's a one of their shows, but I
That
never
bitch was
watched
hot,
it,
dog.
but I know the theme song, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you another one.
That might have been when they got you then, bro. You might have had already. You might have had
Nah,
moves
it was
to them.
straight. It was a cool show. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Hey,
like
bro.
all
I
that.
fuck
But
with Michael J. Fox. That was my
I
dude.
fuck with Michael J.
Dog,
J.
that
Fox.
theme song was fire, dog.
I called you,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
I got another question before we run because
What you say?
people call me an asshole for this, but when I cook some good ass food,
For
right?
that,
People
For
call
that?
you a lot
hold on,
of
let me finish.
Yeah,
Let me
for
get it
what?
out.
specific.
say, but
No,
hold
no,
on.
it's not that.
Hold on.
You gotta let me
I
say
don't want
it.
to hear about nothing but no motherfucking gumbo, bro.
No.
I don't want to hear
Listen.
shit about
this
no
ain't
gumbo.
It ain't about that. It's about people calling me an asshole when I cook good ass food and my children won't eat. I let them get a bowl or two, but after they get 2 servings, the rest for me. They can eat them goddamn sandwiches, that peanut butter and jelly that I bought, some of them grits I bought. The rest of the dinner for me for the rest of the week. They say, boy, you should let them eat that. I'm like, no, they had their 2 bowls. I want this.
And they said they 2 bowls. Say, dog, just when they look like you be making a little progress, you're doing all right.
So you telling me them sandwiches
Hey,
and that
I
peanut
want
butter, all the shit I bought just sit there?
This is what I want you to do. I want you to go talk to somebody, and I want you to tell them all you got to tell them about this gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Just get it all out.
No, we ain't talking about that. They say I don't share the food with them. Should I?
Yeah,
You
but
said 2, like
well,
you got a
okay,
2
like you
bowl
got a
minimum
food.
or something?
a complex or something like. I don't.
No. I want them to eat all of them sandwiches I bought.
What
All
else?
that
What else?
bread, all them
besides-
cereal, all the grits.
What else you cooking besides gumbo? Because I heard
No, I
you
ain't talking about gumbo. We talking
but
about
you
just
said
food,
bowl.
period.
That's why I asked that. Like you serve everything in a bowl.
No,
You only cook
taking me
soups
to
and
what I'm
shit?
cooking. It's talking about me not giving the children the dinner I make. That's what we're
Porridge?
talking
What the
about.
fuck? What the fuck are you making porridge?
That's what I'm thinking. Nigga got porridge, soup, and stew over there.
Goulash.
You know it's hardy, boy.
So I feel justified in not giving them my damn dinner. Let them eat them sandwiches.
I
Fuck 'em,
mean,
let them eat the sandwich. Pop tarts. Give them some
Thank
pop
you.
tarts.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was waiting for the feed. That's what I wanted. I'm called an asshole.
boy,
I'm
them
an
kids-
asshole.
Wait, hold up. How old are these kids? How old are these?
Pepper
How old are
jack.
these people?
17, 15, and 8.
Oh, you make your own motherfucking shit.
Thank you. So
Proud.
eat them sandwiches. Fuck they in there for.
Get
So
your hot
I'm
pocket.
gonna continue in that. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
know,
look,
everybody different,
you
bro.
you made the money. You made the groceries. You cooked it. You get the big piece of chicken. Yeah.
Thank you. 2 bowl minimum. That's it. Eat them sandwiches.
Nah,
Y'all
nah,
here?
nah, with you. You're looking for one today, you know what I'm saying? But we'll fuss on something else. Bro, you got the family business for the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you was trying to run into me earlier. I had to pause you because it sounded like it was gonna be some good shit, and I figured everybody was gonna want to sink their teeth into it. So go ahead on, laces with it, kid, man.
So I get a phone call. So one of my little partners, he running a little story to me, right? So he was telling me, he's like, say, dog, my old lady won't go to the strip club. And she keep asking me to go. So he telling me, I say, what y'all got some rules? He's like, I asked her, can I get a lap dance? She said, no. I'm like, no, why she won't go to? Then
No,
I asked her, right? She's like,
I
I asked her, do she want a lap dance? She said, no, we ain't touching nobody. We gonna sit at the bar and just watch this. So I'm like, cool, that's cool. So he said they go in there, and then she see a chick she complimenting. So he like, oh shit, he go throw some money on the stage. You won't have fun. Oh, turn up. You feel me? So she go do it. Second time come around, same chick. She say it again, go do it. So he was like, I went asked her. I'm like, I'm about to go tell her to give you a private dance. We in here. You want to come in here? So she like, cool. So they go to the back, get the private dance with the chick. He like, my girl start feeling on her.
Oh, wait. They go in the back, like both of them, or just the girl?
Yeah, both of them. A couple.
I'm tracking.
Right, couple. So the old lady feeling on her. He's like, I'm watching her feel on her. I'm like, cool, y'all. Yeah. He said, I start feeling on her. I said, yeah, well, she's everything cool. I'm straight. He's like, after they left the club, she was mad at him for feeling on the girl. Because she told him we wasn't doing that when they first went in. I told him he was wrong. So he shouldn't have did it.
he shouldn't have did what? We shouldn't have went to the strip club.
He shouldn't have felt on. He shouldn't have felt on.
I'm gonna
Like
say
when he was in the back he should have never felt on the stripper. He should have just let his girl do it.
I'm gonna say he shouldn't have went to no fucking strip club.
No, we talking about the aftermath. We're not talking about the beginning.
I'm gonna say,
let's address the aftermath.
Listen, what I'm saying. If you have a conversation off the bat and there can't be an understanding, like before we even get there, then maybe we should just go to Hooters or fucking Twin Peaks or something. You know what I'm saying? Something mild.
They had to understand the hats. Nobody did nothing. Then it changed.
So the understanding changed, and I ain't gonna lie, I would have been. I'm not a strip club guy. Like I could count on one hand and have fingers left in my life how many times I've been to the strip club. So if a female suggested to me, and then she tried to put these restrictions in place,
I won't go.
I won't go.
Yeah, I won't go.
Like I won't go and have fun. Like if you could get a lap dance, I want a lap dance too.
Yeah.
But let's take it in mind, before they went in, he said they would just go sit at the bar and just look. I don't think that's a big deal if he want to accommodate his old lady in that. If they just want to look and they agreed upon that, I sit at the bar at TGI Friday sometimes. So, right?
So in this particular instance, I'm gonna say he wrong because the groundwork been laid. Like if I agree to go with my girl and she done put these strict rules in place, you know what I'm saying? I already know. Like,
the rules was nobody was supposed to touch, right?
True.
She broke the rules. He met her energy.
He kind of coerced her into breaking the rules, though. You see what I'm saying?
Huh?
He coerced her into breaking the rules.
I didn't hear that.
If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Yeah, it got to be good for the
gander.
gander.
It wasn't good for nobody at first. Now it's good for you. Now
I think he should have known his old lady and really want him touching the girl.
That's why
I think he should have override his feelings and wanted to participate and just like
it was bumpy from the start. It was rocky from the start, bro.
Maybe I got caught up in the moment. You start grabbing the ass, I'm grabbing the ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's a new
experience. I'm reading the room.
We've never done this together. You know, it's a fail-out process. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no harm, no foul.
He knew she didn't really want to do it in the beginning. He kept asking her though. He was like,
something in I wanted to do it. Anytime she's supposed to let it want to, but now you're grabbing.
She's trying to tell him she like pussy. That's what she's trying to.
And trying to play that role on the low.
Yeah, she's trying to tell him she like pussy, bro. That's
so to me, that's what I'm thinking. I would be thinking in that moment.
Now I have some female relatives that interested in the strip club, but they don't want no pussy.
How you know what they want?
Because I've been raised around them. They ain't never so interested. I got something. No.
Women like pussy, man.
So these female relatives you speak of, they've never experimented? You can say that with certainty?
I cannot.
Okay, they want pussy.
Right, be quiet.
You heard me? And if they don't, come on the show and tell me otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Now what he should have done, right? If he was in that predicament and he was really unsure, instead of getting overzealous, right? He should have
asked?
No. He should have started feeling on his old lady.
Well, he said he was doing that. That was first.
No, not first. I'm not saying first. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Let her offer you know what I'm saying? If it's like that, if she on the fence. You know what I mean? Like
he said she was enjoying this herself first before he started, before he participated.
And you grabbing ass, I'm grabbing ass. Like,
right. So basically,
I get it.
She want him to watch her engage in that.
Oh no, but bitch, you got to tell me that from the beginning, and then I'm gonna have to tell you no. You got.
I'm not even setting that precedent because if this shit happen to go all the way right and this broad come home, I'm not fucking. I'm joining.
That's what I'm saying, Ren. That's what I'm saying. You gonna have to tell me straight up. I just want you to watch, and I'm gonna have to tell you, no.
Not going.
Y'all wouldn't just watch if she wanted to. So you'll shut all of it down. Not even get that little bit.
Nah, we
I
ain't
ain't gonna lie to me personally. Like I don't know if you're talking about just watching a strip club, but let's say if my girl talking about bringing a bra home and I'm supposed to just watch, yes, I'm going to agree to just watch, but I'm diving in.
Nah.
Period. Whatever the consequences.
I ain't even agreeing to that. Don't even put that in your head because after this, because I'm gonna dive in after this. Like we ain't gonna have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have. and you made me do it, and now I feel pressured, and you see what I'm saying? All of
So
the guilty shit.
I said it was his fault. Y'all say I said he was wrong. Y'all say
Hey,
no.
we got we
No, he
look like
wasn't
we
wrong.
got a little guest here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring her in the building. You feel me?
That sounds good to me.
What's
Oh my
good with
God.
it? Oh, sugar
Wasn't
cookie. We
expecting that.
switching it up on them. What's down with your
Expecting
Jetta?
that.
Up, cookie. What's happening?
Hey, that what's going on, fellas?
Oh,
We
it's
cool.
all good.
What
Nice
we
to
talking
have.
Last,
about today?
Ooh, can I let Ren address this? Because the way he put it when I was and I spoke, I said my female cousin.
well, for last time Jetta was on, she didn't get to meet Hatch. So Hatch, that's Jetta. Jetta, that's Hatch. You know what I'm
Nice to
saying?
meet you.
Nice to
And
meet you too.
shit, yeah, go ahead on, let them fly, bro.
What we was what the question was?
Remember, I was saying you asked me about, am I sure about my female relatives when I specifically said some of them not like that and some of them are. You was asking me about the ones who I said wasn't. If I was I sure, and I
I
told
mean,
you no.
bring it in right, man. Don't just jump right into that. Like,
Okay, go
come
ahead.
on, let's just bring it in right.
Yeah,
We
you,
talking about going to the strip club as a couple, right? A male and a female going,
Y'all
going
want me
to.
to bring the scenario back to her?
I'm giving it to her right now. Male and the female go to a strip club. The female has some apprehensions, right? Am I tracking?
Yeah.
And there was some ground rules laid that nobody was supposed to do nothing, no whatever. But throughout the course of the night, I guess, got more comfortable, and they went to get a lap dance with a preferred stripper, right? And
Right.
then she starts feeling it, and enjoying herself and being touchy with the stripper, right?
Right.
And he started doing the same, and then it was all, everything was straight, and then the night was ended. But when they left, there was an issue, a problem. The female felt that the guy shouldn't have touched her, the other female, so
Bingo, Hatch.
there's the issue.
Couldn't have said
so,
no
so he
better
told
myself.
so caveman told his friend that he was wrong
He was
for
wrong.
touching her in that situation. How do you feel about that?
It could go on both sides.
You want to hear your side?
Okay, well, I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait.
ask you this first. Have you ever been to a strip club before
Yeah, I've been to a strip club before.
with a male friend or just on your own?
No, with a male friend.
Okay, well, shit, we talking to the right one then.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I hate these conversations with my blood.
Oh, fuck all that. This is grown
you
people,
always
man.
be on
Grown
those
people.
fucking shit, boy. People grown. Talk, man.
Grown ass.
it depends on the female and it depends on the male and how he was touching her. Because
How do
sometimes
you
How
how do
she,
you feel about it?
that's their job. If that's what he's there for, and if we're there to enjoy, I don't feel like I would have gotten mad because they're the entertainment and we went there for a reason to be
But if she
entertained.
told, but if she told you no touching, she
She
told you no lap dance from you, the man. If you told him don't touch her before y'all went in, and he
Well,
do
he
it
shouldn't
anyway.
have touched him.
See,
Okay, but they
but she
said neither
said
one was
neither
gonna
one of
touch.
them was gonna touch nobody, and she started grabbing ass. So he started grabbing ass, and then he got in trouble.
see what I see, Jetta. She told him no touching and nobody getting the strip dance. So I just saw she broke one rule, right? Because she wasn't supposed to get no dance either,
Okay,
right?
well then she shouldn't have been mad because if she broke the rules, he was gonna break the rules too.
uh-oh.
Yeah,
We
she
got a
set the
we
rules,
got
and
a
then
sense.
she break
Listen,
the rules. It ain't no
y'all
motherfucking rule.
y'all in trouble. We got a sensible one right here. We need to.
I
What
think
you mean? What
I
you
think he
mean?
Okay,
shouldn't
let me
he
ask you
shouldn't have
this.
touched her. He shouldn't have touched her.
We had another topic about Cam Newton making some comments right on the podcast that, and I'm a paraphrase a tad, right? He was saying that certain women, like the boss bitch type women, the uh Instagram model type women, he said that they have all of the aesthetics, they look the part, right? But
Mm-hmm.
they don't have nothing else to bring to the table. They can't cook. They don't know how to let a man lead. They don't know how to be quiet and, what I'm saying, play their part. And he had a lot of kickback and uh pushback from that. Uh Do you find that comment to be disrespectful?
I don't think it's disrespectful. It's more the truth because a lot of women that's out there that's doing that aesthetic, their hair, the nails, the body, half of them don't know how to cook. That's why you see a lot of men with other different women. They may be dealing with women out there that looking like that because they want a trophy on their side. But most of them guys are going home to an average woman who know how to cook, keep the house clean. Because you can find a woman. I have friends or they could be the boss motherfuckers, the shop cars, they have it going on. But if you go to their house dirty like a motherfucker, their kids is snotty nose. It's just ridiculous. Like you ain't persona when you at home.
Right.
So
But
I
for
don't
some
feel
reason,
like
he got a lot of kickback.
he what?
Like people were angry about it.
Well, they angry because they probably felt some type of way because they don't. That's who they were. Like some, and I'm not gonna say every woman that out there that's looking good don't have them talents to go home and cook and clean and have things going on because you do have some. But if you getting offended by that, then your mind is shorter than your body.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I got a lot of intelligent women in my family, man. You know,
Yeah.
they
It must be a female link gene. Male shit is kind of all the shit.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it must be on the female gene.
We appreciate you though, caveman, baby.
And he always got a drink to his mouth.
Now, is that a alcoholic or is that like Kool-Aid?
No, this Minute Maid.
It just been a
try to make it look good.
You couldn't get a styrofoam cup. You couldn't get a.
No, that's for them children. Them children drink out of that.
So you drink all your drinks out of that?
Out of this one, yeah.
Yeah, milk and everything.
Everything. Beer, eggnog.
All right. I ain't look. I'm not hating, bro. Do your thing. So what we got, man? What else we got? Good.
We about to shuffle a deck a little bit, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her today.
We got a guest. You know what I'm saying? Who's
Sugar Cook. You see these names?
Reaffirming some of the things that we were talking about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The shit y'all was giving me some flack on. You feel me? And the woman can't say that out her mouth. Give deal.
What we was giving you flack on was the conversation going a little full wing on let you save yourself and dress it up, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, we could cover all of that too, because like you were saying, like we were talking, and I was speaking from a male perspective, and you were saying how we have to talk about the whole thing, but it's hard to talk about the whole thing if it's just us. We have a female.
We know what the woman thinking.
Now
you don't know what a woman.
You don't need the woman. We're not gonna tell you what she's thinking.
No.
Cleveland, you do not know what a woman thinks.
You barely can say what you thinking. You can barely express what you thinking. So I ain't relying on you to talk for nobody else. But no, so I think the conversation was something to the extent of if we trying to get women to behave in a certain manner, then we have to consider what it takes from them to get them to behave in that manner.
Behave.
You know what I'm saying? I think so. That's why I was saying it's all encompassing. We could easily sit here and say a woman got to do this, and this. But for me personally, the way my mind works, I would like to hear a woman say what makes her naturally conform to that. You see what I'm saying?
It's how you talk to them.
I want to go back to the word behave.
Yeah,
you're not talking to a child. You're not talking to a child. You're talking to
behave.
See the problem? That's the problem right there.
We're talking about behaviors, though.
That's a word.
It's okay that you're talking about the behavior of the action of a person, but not to behave the way you want them to become.
No. That brings me to a conversation from the color.
See what he just had?
When Harpo was talking to Mister, and he told him that he wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? And then she went told Celia, and Celia told him to beat her. You remember that?
But Celie was she was tamed herself. She didn't know no better. She was an uneducated slave that was brought into a home to be taking care of other people's children. She was not a woman of her own. She did not grow up. She did not grow up. She did not go to school. She did not do anything. So you cannot say, let's go back to Celie. We're not doing that.
She showed know how to make that country ham and them grits though.
Well, and I know how to make it too. But I'm not no Celie. We ain't about
Why
to
you had
that.
wait, hold on. Can I interject? Why you had to do all that? Because the word behave was mentioned. Explain.
Because
for the white woman, I guarantee a white woman would have said, well, behave. I understand.
Bullshit. A white woman to stab your ass up.
We gonna get to that
when
in
he
a
talks
second.
about what do you mean? Just the word behave set her off.
And rightfully so.
Why is that rightfully so?
You can say behave.
Because
we're talking about human behavior.
Hold up.
So why is that?
Well, she had to clarify that. I ain't mad at her.
What behavior?
I know what I know what you're talking about. We were talking yesterday. But
I'm waiting on y'all to give it to Jetta.
Yeah, I want to hear how she feel about it. So
I want to know why behave was such an inflammatory word.
Because it's the way you used it to get her to do what you want, how you want her to do. No, it's who the person is. That's just like I dated a guy. He said, "Why are you so loud?" That's just me. Right. You can't tell me how to be me. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love me for me. You can't love me and tame me to love you, and then I'm just loving you phonily. You cannot love me and tell me how to be. You gotta love me for who I am.
So does every man that love you get the same version of you?
Nope.
No, let her answer. Unless you want to tell me about the men you love, I'm talking to her.
Everybody don't. Every man don't love me. Every man may be.
I just answered for it. See what I did?
You have guys and you have women that's infatuated. They like, they care, but everybody do not love you, because when you find that love, you know what love is. And then when you want to change yourself, you change yourself for the better, not because a person say, I need you to behave.
Maybe let me ask it in a different way. Take love out of it. The people who you deal with romantically, do they all experience the same version of you? Do you behave? I don't know other words to put in there, but do you carry yourself the same way with everyone you encounter?
Yes, because remember when I told you in the last one we were on, I told you I give them what they give me.
So that's false then. You say yes. You say you carry yourself.
It's not false, and I'm going to tell you why it's not false. It's because if your actions giving me negativity, I'm giving you negativity back, because
that's what you give me. You positive,
and I'm gonna give him positive back.
So that's two different versions of you.
It is the same version, because I'm still being me. I'm giving you what you do. I'm giving you me. Whoever you give me, I'm giving you me.
Okay, so basically you saying
that's what we're doing then.
Okay. Well, I'll take that on the chin.
I could understand what you're saying. I mean, you're not gonna be you're gonna be you at all times, but the relationship is not gonna be the same based on
I didn't ask what she heard of. I didn't ask what she's gonna be her.
And I am me.
I know what you're saying, Ren.
I know does everyone get the same version of you? That's why I worded it like that, because I know it's you.
Me being me is giving you me. So whatever you give me, I'm giving you. I told you this the last time we was on here. Whatever you put out, I'm giving it back. Now, if you give me love, I give you love back. And it's going to be genuine. Everything you give me is going to be genuine towards what you give me.
Right. So what she's saying is, Ren, if you put out love, she'll give love. If you put out bad energy, that's what you get.
I know. What I'm hearing is
you might get one or the other.
What I'm hearing then the behavior changes based on the stimulus.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
One or the other.
That's my point. That's my entire point.
Right.
So I don't know why the behave word was so inflammatory, because I was talking about your actions changing and not you changing. You see what I'm saying? And the actions of person is a behavior.
But the way you put it out is like the way to get her to behave the way he want her to behave. He cannot make her behave the way he want her to behave. She gotta want to do that. That's got to be
okay.
in her. No matter, that's me. She have to be her. If she decides to give him negativity because he's giving her negative, that's all on her. She could be sweet and innocent, just like you said. You had to be like, when you had to be ignorant to a female for her to be like, whoa, you just made it hot down there. Or when
Why you ain't just sweet and innocent, Jetta?
Huh?
Why you just can't be sweet and innocent? Why
because
you gotta?
When you could be, let me tell you something. When you give a person your all and you being nice and generous and care, some people just dog you out. They take advantage of you. They use you to their advantage. They don't mean they care for you just because you be love and sweet.
Ultimately, you will.
Go ahead.
Ultimately, you will move on. But yesterday, I think the point that I was trying to make was when Cam Newton was making a statement about basically is more than beauty. What are you bringing to the relationship? Can you cook? Can you clean? So forth and so on. Okay. I said we should be having a conversation in totality.
Right.
Meaning, what is the man also bringing to the relationship of substance besides things, whether it be his money, cause, so forth and so on. That's nice, but what are you bringing to the relationship besides stuff? Same question he was asking, just dropping the other shoe. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, at the end of the day, to have a one-sided conversation, and if I'm just talking to the fellas, it's one-sided. I can vent to the fellas, but ain't no change gonna come me just telling the fellas how I feel or what I feel she needs to do. I need to have a conversation with her, and in return, she need to have that conversation with me, and then we could probably get somewhere.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not really about telling her what she want and what you want and doing this other shit. It's basically he's pointing out a certain type of woman, and what he's saying he's going to circumvent that. He's not going to deal with. He's going to deal with somebody who does what the things that he wants.
Right.
He's not saying he's trying to change who somebody else is. He pointed it out and he said because of that reason, because
but I don't like I can't fuck
with him. I'm gonna go this way.
Trying to change somebody again because I ain't say nothing about changing. I said what you're bringing to the table. He's asking what
can I ask this question?
The table besides beauty. So I'm asking for her, what would the man be bringing besides the bread? So that's what I was
you gotta let her ask that.
I'm trying to let Jetta hear what I was saying so she could comment because she heard your side. Feel me? So that's what I was trying to say yesterday. As far as my response to the camp and shit. You feel me?
Go ahead and ask the question to her again. I want to hear it clearly.
Wasn't a question. I said I think it should be a conversation in its entirety. To me, at the end of the day, what Cam
we would have to get one of those. We would have to get one of those type of women. We don't
know who Jetta is. She might be one of them women.
We know who Jetta is. She already told me who she was. She told me who she wouldn't. Right? So we talking about. She said she could cook. She could. You know what I'm saying? She
What'd you bring to the table to your man, Jetta?
That is not what he's. That's not what Ben Good is asking. What he is asking is what the man is bringing to the table. We already know what the woman is bringing to the table. He is asking what the man. Basically, like he said, it's pretty much just the money because the woman is doing everything else.
Just the money. That's all we bring to the table.
That's all.
Hold on. I'm a good listener.
Wait. No. Wait. Stop. I would like you to say that again.
What? The money? He's bringing the money.
No, you say. Would a man is bringing what to the table?
Money.
That's it.
That's all I see. Because today's society,
and especially for a man like Cam Newton,
right?
He's just to the table.
Yes. He's just bringing money to the table. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I say what I say. Because today's society, you have women that have their own business, they have their own house, their own cars. When you coming in, they're already established. Now, not all of them. So you have to say that to the individual who don't have nothing, to whereas what they're bringing to the table versus what he's bringing to the table. Because you're talking about conversation. Conversation don't even have anything to do with it. You're supposed to get to know a person and to know who a person is.
Therefore, what does a man bring to the table?
No. Let her finish.
Financing. We're talking about stability. We're talking about help me. We're talking about a person that's going to be there, that's going to do things around the table. We're talking about who can cook. Can he cook? Can he clean?
But you didn't say
What is that?
Let her finish because I got a point to make to her. Let her finish.
What you say, Cleve?
You didn't say all of those things.
You said
You
money.
said
I
money.
didn't say that, but everybody knows when it comes to a person like him, he's not going home and cook. He probably got a chef. He ain't going home and clean
His
up.
old lady ain't cooking either.
He what?
His old lady
Okay.
ain't cooking either.
Now listen.
Is that?
You
Cat
asking us-
got your tongue. Get it.
No, that's not cats don't
We
have
have
my
dropped the
tongue.
value. We have dropped the value of a man to a
Say it
fucking
again.
dollar.
Say it again.
We have dropped the value of a man to a dollar.
We don't hear you.
It's not that we drop it, it's that y'all look
Yeah, it is.
more from y'all look more from a woman than y'all look from a man. Y'all expect the man to go to work. Look, Cleveland, for example, he said, I work. So I could be tired and I could do this and I could do that. No, you go to work, you come home, pay the bills, and you think that's all that it's supposed to be. So the woman got to cook, clean, take care of kids, make sure
Time out,
she
time
got
out, time out. Hold on.
need her to have a job.
That's like
I am guilty.
that
of
kind of speaks to who people deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
not everybody's. That's
I
not
said
every
that.
man. So
I said that.
to
I
diminish
said
a
that.
man to a dollar is very I don't know. Like you was talking about behavior.
It's heartbreaking.
It
But say,
ain't
no,
heartbreaking, but it makes me feel a certain way.
But
I want to know
everything-
besides money, what besides money, what else do you find a value in a man?
But let me ask you this.
Because I can't hear, Jetta.
The
I
value
can't
of
hear.
a man
So
is
we agree
companionship,
that we have been programmed to think that money
his
is enough to bring
leadership,
to the table.
his
I want to
responsibility.
hear her say it. Oh, you talk okay? You say companionship. You can get a dog for that. What else?
Kevin
Stability.
Samuel.
We talk about money. What else?
Commitment,
Okay,
conversation,
commitment.
compassion, love, character, all that counts. He got to be all that and then some.
You read that off a book. You read
Read
that
it
out of
off
a
a
book.
book.
You found that off
Let
TV.
me tell you something, between a man and a woman, we have learned back in the days that women are this certain way and a man is this certain way, right? So a woman is supposed to be home cooking, cleaning, this and that, and a man bring home the paper, the bacon. That was the dynamic of the woman and that was the dynamic of a man. So now today you got a woman doing everything, bringing home the bacon, cooking, cleaning, doing everything that she's supposed to do. And so when a man step in, can he do the exact same things that she's doing? And if he can do the exact same things that she's doing, then y'all can join that. But if she's doing more than what this man is doing, it's not compatible, because he's looking for her to always have this thing going on for him. And then when he said, "Oh, I'm bringing home the bacon," what that mean?
Well, you just said the most important thing was for a dude to bring home the money.
I say that's I didn't say that's the most important. Thank you, Ben, because y'all hearing what y'all want to hear. That's y'all hearing what y'all want.
Nah, you're not saying anything.
That's what a
You're not
man
saying
usually
anything.
bringing to the table. Is the
That's
money.
what I said.
You're not saying
based off
anything.
usually the programming that we under. The
Wait.
man
What she
provide
said? Say it
us, woman
again.
take care of the house.
Because when we asked the things of value, she said money. Like what did I miss?
I did not say the value. You said what the man is bringing to the table. I said money. That's not a value.
That's the value.
Because
We was
That's
talking
his
about
value.
things of
That
substance.
is a
though.
value.
that's
But
not
to the
yesterday's
table.
She didn't
So
say
maybe
it
they
under the
framed it to
context
you
of
wrong.
that's all he bring to the table of value. You see what I'm saying? You ask what the
I
man
asked
normally brings to the
specifically.
table. She's saying the bread.
No.
Normally, that's all.
She
No,
broke
that
it down.
wasn't a question.
She said a lot of
I'm
different
responding
things.
to what he asked. That's not what he asked.
That's not what I asked. I said
Well,
what
broke it
Ask the
down.
question again, Hatch.
what characteristics or what value does a man bring besides money? You
She said those things.
companionship. She said companionship, which
Loyalty,
really don't make
trust.
sense. Conversation. Hold up, conversation, right?
Trust.
She said loyalty,
Commitment.
compassion, and commitment. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not impressed by those things. That doesn't show me.
You shouldn't be, but that's what you give us. You shouldn't be.
Absolutely not.
Tell me, in your opinion, since you feel that isn't, tell me what you bring to the table besides money.
Okay, first of all, I cook better than my wife.
Okay.
Number one.
Bing.
Number two, I clean this. This is my fucking house. I decorate, I clean, I cut the fucking grass inside and out. I paint
Sound
this
like
bitch.
you kind of man.
This is my house. This is my house. I
Sound like
mean,
you
this is
got a
but this is not nothing special. I'm saying men get this, like we ain't our daddies, right? This ain't the fucking 60s and 70s to where, what I'm saying, men are not removed from taking care of their own homes. We ain't coming from our mamas to somebody's home. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like we need a woman or we have to be in a world to where women have to take care of anything. They just have to
Do
be
our
themselves.
own laundry.
What
But
the fuck?
to
I
me,
mean,
that's not really saying nothing. That's like
that's
adult
not
behavior. If you
that's what
single, you got to do that shit. I'm in here
that's
cooking
what I'm
right now.
saying, Ren.
Just finished
That's what I'm
cleaning.
saying.
I don't get
That's
no
not
award for that.
value. That's not value. Those are
Right.
self-preservation
Self-sufficiency.
things.
That's
Right.
self-sufficiency.
So that's not what I'm impressed by. I'm saying, what about a man that has vision? What about a man that has
Ambition.
ambition and fortitude, and somebody who is goal orientated,
A
somebody who
creator.
is building something, somebody who's involving you, somebody who's supportive, somebody who gets the best out of you, somebody who's pushing you and motivating you to do better things, somebody who's investing in you, investing in your ideas,
How much
investing
money
in
he
your.
got with that?
It don't have to be about money. It's about what
But
he
Hatch,
plans to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hatch,
Like
Hatch, I don't want to cut you off, my dear, but you're saying in if you already in a relationship with this person, so y'all had discussed what they're bringing to the table as far as what their future is holding. So you're saying something that you already involved in, not that something. If I meet a guy out there and he's looking at me and he was like, "Well, what can she bring to my table?" Well,
I'm
you
asking,
would
what
never
are you looking
know
for?
that you can
And the things you are looking for.
Excuse me. You're you're breaking up.
I'm saying, what are you looking for? Those are things you're not looking for
Oh,
those
I'm
things.
looking for a
You
man.
saying money and this and that.
No, you never asked me what I was looking for. You said what a man is bringing to the table. I don't know what a man is bringing to the table, but half
The
of the time,
value, what
hold up. But the same thing, the same thing that you're saying about the value, how I know you can tell me nothing but lies. You could bring nothing but lies to this table. You could tell me exactly what I think I want to, what you think I want to hear, and that's what most men does.
we're not
They
talking.
tell you what they think
We're not
you want
talking
to hear.
about.
You getting loud over there, lady.
I
You
think
getting you raising your voice over
But
there.
you
I don't
said
like
the
that.
man. You didn't say
we
this
have a. I'm
particular
not talking
man. You
about.
didn't say that particular man. You said a
I'm not
man.
saying
So
what a
we're
man
just
is
going
saying.
on general conversation.
Well, first off, y'all, we gotta
Yes.
establish
What are you
exactly.
looking? What are you looking
No.
for?
Hold on, Hat. We gotta establish what is it exactly we talking about. The conversation and move about 3 times.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right. It has.
If she asked you a question, you asked her a question, and both of y'all asking questions, but nobody really answered the question, and we can't talk over each other. Appreciate you, cuz. So you could get back to it, but we need to define what is the question. You feel me? Are we
Dude,
talking
the
about
question
value brought,
is
or are you asking her what she's looking for in a man?
Right.
I asked. That's the same
No,
question.
you didn't. That's
Hold
not.
on.
No, that's not.
I said the values you're looking for in a man, and you started saying about money, this, that, and the third, and I gave you
No,
examples of what I think values are. That's
that ain't what you said. You said, "What do a man brings to the table? What do you see a man bringing to the table?" And that's
yeah.
where they push it.
That was the initial thing, and then you said
Right,
money, and then I
right,
asked you
and
what
that's
are the
all.
values, and I asked you what are the values, and you started saying companionship and loyalty and this and that, and I said those are not really things that what I'm saying you will really consider values because those are normal everyday things. I'm saying the man. What are you looking for in a man? In a
How
man,
you can say
and
the
it has
things
nothing to
you
do with his
came up
pocket.
is not normal everyday things though, Hash? The things she said, you said it's normal everyday things,
Yeah,
but the
I
things
don't
you
think that's
said ain't
normal
normal
every
everyday
day.
things. Why?
It's not. It's not
Companionship.
because people can be in your life for reasons and seasons. That don't mean they have to be kind, compassionate, loving, attentive. That's something totally different. When you're looking in a value in a person, you want a person to treat you a certain type of way. And that's what you consider a value, not what you want him to bring to the table. We're talking about two different things, my baby.
So,
Right.
with that being said,
I beat you. I beat you down. Has in my damn brother doesn't come over here and beat you down.
What values are you bringing to the table?
Right. So the
That's what I'm
value.
saying. We still ain't got that yet. Like,
I
But that's what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. So each of y'all, to make it easier, because we ain't getting nowhere like this.
Right.
In your opinion, Jetta, what values do a man need to bring to the table? Hatchet, after she finished as a man, what values do you bring to the table? Then we can flip it for the woman. Feel free to chime in, caveman. Go ahead.
I said a man have to bring stability to a table. He have to bring his vision, just like you said. He have to be motivated to motivate me to want to be with him. He got to be a motivator, not just a person that say, okay, well, I'm here, and that's what it is. So you go ahead and tell me what you see a man's supposed to bring to the table.
Okay, got your tongue?
nah, I'm
That's it.
nah, I'm
That's
gonna bow
you,
out
Ash.
on this one.
There you go, Jetta. Got him.
Nah,
Got
because
him.
what I'm saying, I don't think we're on the same wavelength to even really have a real conversation. So I'm a
Now, Goody just
I'ma
broke
back
it
this one
down
out.
how it was supposed to be split up evenly and
Yeah.
fairly.
All
And
right, so
she
go
answered,
ahead.
you supposed to answer.
Right.
You
I
lost.
gave my answer.
He
Okay,
bowed
I
out.
lost. Yeah, I bowed out.
Well, we could keep it moving, because it got some other shit on the docket I would love to get to. You heard me?
Right.
Which one you talking about, Cuzzo? You want the
Well,
clip?
so the little Instagram shit, because I think somebody made the comment earlier about that's why I'm gonna get a white girl or something like that. So they had a guy, black guy. He was dating a social media influencer. She have like over 2 million followers, and he had previously made tweets about disparaging tweets about black women. Basically, black women come out twerking. I only deal with white girls. I'm not attracted to my race anymore. I only deal with this particular type of woman. This race of woman. So now comes to find out, the media chick, she done stabbed his ass to death in Miami. And the reason it kind of hit a little close, because the guy from North Texas, he got roots right there in Richardson, like 20 minutes from where I'm at. But she stabbed him to death. She's out on, they gave her some type of mental evaluation, and now she's out. His family is begging for justice. You know, they're saying she should be arrested and held or something, but you know, she out on bail. And to me, well, I want to hear what y'all thoughts are on that. There we go, cuz got it. I'm gonna let the news people say it.
Details in a deadly stabbing that happened inside a luxury high-rise in Edgewater. Tonight, not only are we hearing from the victim's family, but we're also getting the other side of the story.
CBS 4's Joe Gorcho joins us live from Edgewater now with the latest on this ongoing investigation. Joe?
Elliot, Lauren, a once quiet part of Edgewater, tucked away at One Paraiso, is now at the center of a deadly police investigation. Tonight, we share the woman's name from Sunday night's domestic dispute, ending 27-year-old Christian Abumaseli's life. Her name, Courtney Clenny. In a statement sent to CBS 4, Courtney Clenny's lawyer says this is a tragedy for all involved, but it was not criminal conduct. Courtney was defending herself, and the investigation will reveal exactly that. Abumaseli was stabbed on Sunday night inside Paraiso in Edgewater. He died on the way to the hospital. He shared a home with Clenny in Miami. She's an Instagram star with more than 2 million followers. How his family found out?
A fluent from Texas unfortunately learned of his death when a medical examiner contacted them requesting permission to donate the organs.
Speaking today, the family, joined by their lawyer, demands justice for Abumaseli's death.
Y'all know I had a video when I had a chick in my career with the knife. Whew. I know that yeah.
So she got 2 million followers?
Yeah.
Influencer, huh?
Y'all be talking about me calling the police. I had it on video, had a knife in my crib. I'm like, hold on, I got you. Put that shit. Talking about me calling the police. I know what I'm doing. I'm Ren.
Yeah, you definitely do. You got him on speed dial, so you're experienced with that.
Yeah, I'm here. That man, he gone.
So to me,
y'all talk about me calling the police, but he gone.
To me, a couple things stood out about it. First and foremost, like, so I was talking to a friend of mine, and she basically made the comment, and it kind of hit home. So I'm gonna ask you what you think about this, Jetta, as a female. She said that it's not necessarily that black men will date white women, and because she made a comment about that, I was like, well, do you think black men date white women more than black women date white men? And she was like, I don't know, but I know that if a black woman dates a white man, she don't shit on black men the way black men will tend to shit on black women if they step outside of their race. Like, I don't date black women because they this, they that, they this, they that. So, like, to me, if you have a preference, that's cool, but I don't feel like you gotta shit on one group of people to justify your preference.
I agree. You don't have to. But some guys, well, a lot of guys, they do that. As far as, like you said, he went on and talked about his black women, and a lot of guys do that because they'll say black women is all about their money, and they don't want nothing in life. But what the woman want? What she want from you? What the white woman want from you? If it ain't just you making this money or something, you're not going with her for her looks. And just because she's a white woman doesn't necessarily mean that he didn't beat her. I don't know what was the situation, because we wasn't there and to know why she stabbed him up. He could treat her just as worse as he talk about us.
I mean, I just thought it was crazy because, like, you know, I guess he was alluding to, well, I hear a lot that black women are angry and this and that, but
we're bitter. That we're bitter.
Becky sound like she was pretty angry and bitter too, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She sliced his ass up. And what fucked my head up, like, so I didn't really know nothing about it, but I saw something where she was like out and about like regular, and people was like, what the fuck you doing now? You just killed Christian, bitch, you better. And she got up and just walked off. But it's like, so black. To me,
they won't care.
Yeah, like, to me, it's crazy. Like, you know, we see this shit happen a lot, and I still hear black men say how they would prefer a white woman because she won't do this and she won't do that. And I feel like, shit, just like Keisha stab your ass up, Becky will stab your ass up too. I don't think it's a monopoly on crazy.
Especially not with the women today, because white women are acting like black women also. So let's not even say they won because they're white and we're black. We're different. We are women. And if you treat us a certain way, we're going to act a certain way. So I don't think just because they're looking at the skin tone of her color makes her to be special than a black woman. They just look at it as being different because back in the days, and I'm going to revert back.
All women the same?
No, these days are, far as the white women that's growing up and the black women that's growing up, they're acting just like black women. And back in the days, the white girls used to be so petite and nice and innocent and submissive.
Yeah, they getting
doing
thick
all
now.
this for a man, and that's why they would say, "Oh, I want a white woman because she ain't gonna talk back and she ain't gonna do this and she ain't gonna do that. So I want a white woman." But now today's society, white girls are acting just like black women.
I don't even like that. I don't even like to frame it like that because I never thought white bitches was innocent. I always thought if you look at them wrong or talk to them wrong, they'll find your ass hanging from a tree. You know what I'm saying?
That's you, Ren. You one of many. You are one of many, and I commend you for that. But you have a lot of other black guys that look at just like the guy that got killed. He looked at it like that. And he referred to it like that. So we can't say like everybody have, and I say this all over again, that we all are our own people. We're ourselves. I can't think like you. I can't think like Cleve. I can't think like Hash. I can't think like Ben. We are our own separate people. We have our own mind, our own ideas, and our own personalities. So when it comes to certain situations, we have our own opinion about it.
It's true.
Well, the dude who got killed again, and their women are not like American women. They're a little more reserved and submissive, and he's used to dealing. So I guess that's what kind of brought him to that, you know what I'm saying, in his mind. But as far as what happened, I mean, shit, it's just a little more of the same. You know,
He should have called the
motherfucker
police
with a little
earlier.
bread, little clout. You know
But
what
we
I'm saying?
don't
They can
know.
get to
We don't
dodge
know
certain
what
shit.
happened in the room. We don't know what happened in the
It don't
room
matter.
for
It
her
doesn't.
to
It
go.
doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter what happened in the room. If she stabbed him to death, this point in time, she should be in jail until we find out what happened. She shouldn't be walking around bonding out
A lot.
just because she got some bread.
Which on that?
A
Because
lot
if
of
he would have
people.
killed, if he would have stabbed her,
But that's
it would be justice
the
for her.
game you choose to play when you choose to date outside your race. We all know the way the legal system view things and shit like that.
So you got a problem with interracial dating, Rent?
Listen,
Personally, I'm
pretty
but,
sure
you know,
when he was,
you love who you want, but whatever. But
What you
yeah,
mean?
personally, I wouldn't want
I'm
my
pretty
kids
sure
to be
it
within
wouldn't.
their race.
A nice,
I'm
sweet
pretty
white
sure he
woman
was on an
take care of your
adventure.
son. You against it?
I'm pretty sure he was on an adventure. He was doing, doing his thing. I can't fault a man for dabbling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, do their little thing or whatever. But I don't see nothing particularly wrong with it. Huh? Dabbling. Dabbling. Little this, little that.
Hatch, you
Why
dated
you can't be
outside your
dabbling?
race? You dated
Me?
outside your race? Yes, you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What you saw the difference
Bunch of
in a
time.
black woman? Wait. What you
Ooh.
saw the difference in a black woman and in a white woman, Chinese, Mexican, or whoever you dated that wasn't in your race? What was the difference in the women?
Well,
good question, Jetta.
I never had any type of connection with any white women. Like, we could talk and have conversation, but there was no connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't understand anything that I'm saying except for surface shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't get our temperament. They just don't get us. Hispanic women, they kind of closer to, but still at the same point, is only so much, you know what I'm saying, that deep you can get into them from my experience. Asian women, I would never deal with another Asian woman, period. Just because they're taught to disrespect because of color. You know what I'm saying? Like, colorism is all throughout the world.
Too.
White women too.
It's a difference. It's a big difference because
what's the difference?
Well, number one, it's a covert thing. It's not like a in your face thing. You know what I'm saying? You would have to witness it for some time and then go back and be like, "Oh, you bitch." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things going on that you're not paying attention to because you're not used to, dealing with them on a basis that you're used to dealing with.
So you had Asian, black, Spanish, white. What else? That's it, folks?
Yeah.
Perusian. You goddamn Carmen San Diego, ain't you? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like some French girl, some Swedish girl. It's various white girl.
Who the best out of all of
He
those?
married a black woman. So what that?
I married a girl from New Orleans, bro.
Okay, so Hatch, a question. When you dated or you looked at these different cultures and when you met them, what did you see in them to get involved with them? And what was they bringing to the table?
At that point, I didn't give a fuck what table they was bringing. I was just trying to experience different cultures. Like, it wasn't going nowhere. I didn't want it to go nowhere. It was an experience, only an experience.
Have any of y'all dated outside the race?
No.
I have.
So everybody down with the swirl.
And the swirl. I'm not talking about building a family. I'm talking about the experience.
You like what you like. Ring, you're attracted to different stuff.
No, I have too. I'm just seeing where y'all at with it. I never
dated
a white girl. Never had no desire or interest to. I did date a Mexican, Latino, whatever they call it themselves. And to me, it was just like dating a black chick. It wasn't no major differences. She just ate different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And spoke different language.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That some of that shit they say at certain times hit just right. You know what I'm saying?
Papi.
Oh, yeah, talk that shit, Mamacita.
That's some
I like to talk back. That's what I. As long as you don't talk back to me.
We ain't not talking about no nigga talking.
Now, I would say this. As far as
we talking about the
how they dealt with me, most of them had manners, like when it comes to treating and greeting a man. Like they would hide their
look at the face, look at her.
They will hide their distaste for you in front of people.
Oh, in front of people, but not when y'all behind those doors.
Well,
because you just mentioned that they disrespect you, they have a lack of disrespect for you. You're talking about the Asian women, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about as people, not as a person. Like they don't like us.
So she didn't. You dated her, and she showed you disrespect as a black person, and you still dated her?
No, I was dating her. I wound up having some relations with her, and then I seen how, how she reacts to every other black person. I'm like, damn, you don't fuck with us. So I stopped fucking with her. I mean, I wasn't trying to build.
She had to mess with us some kind of way to date you.
She wanted to knock
that's fetish. They do fetish shit like that. They do fetish stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They
everybody got to love, you know.
Yeah, that's what I think.
She used
you ask any white woman to describe a dream man, what they always say: tall, dark, and handsome.
Right.
I never heard a bitch say tall, pale, blind.
We ain't number sex symbols to outside our race women.
Yeah, I think they all aspire to have sex.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
To break a buck.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Tell us why, Cookie.
I can tell you why.
I know why.
Because they say our black women are hung and young. That y'all got it going on, and all y'all don't. But that's because they know white men are about like this, and they know Chinese is about this. So,
see,
they want to look good too sometime in their life. Trust me, they do.
We the fountain of youth. I think they look at the way black women age or don't age, you know what I'm saying? And they know what it is. They getting a heavy dose of black meat, you know what I'm saying? So they trying to tap into that fountain of youth. That's what it really is.
And I ain't gonna lie, you ain't lying, because we as women, our black women, I have a white girl that she just about 10 years younger than me, look about 20 years older than me. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah.
You how old?
Yeah, they age in dog years. You know what I'm saying? But kind of back to y'all, like, cause somebody asked me about how I feel about interracial dating. When I answer that question, I be thinking about my kids. Like, how would I feel if my kids were to marry outside of the race and they was to bring home some mixed grandchildren and this and that? Yes, I'm gonna love them anyway. It's my kids. The love is unconditional, but I want the legacy to be pure black. Just like I feel like in the Asian house, they telling them don't bring no niggas home. Just like in the White House, they telling them don't bring no niggas home. Why the fuck I can't tell my kids that? I
tell my daughters, I don't want them to date a white man. My son could do what they want.
No, I tell my kids, like, your son is your legacy. That's who gonna carry on the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, your daughters get married, they change the name. So,
exactly. So my son carrying on my name.
So he could carry your name on to some Germans, to some Asians, to anybody.
As long as I survive, damn, I'm here.
Yeah, mental midget. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I want the legacy to be proudly nappy. That's what we rock. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm proudly black, but I ain't nappy.
No, you nappy to you not nappy to you, but you nappy to them. You know what I'm saying?
You breaking some teeth with that comb.
When we go to the hair store, I don't see them selling much black hair. I see them selling blonde. I see them selling blue. I see them selling a bunch of shit. I don't see the afros. Them motherfuckers just tucked away in the corner.
Yeah, you don't know why them for the 70s party.
You know what I'm saying? I'm been on that kick though. I want them to bring the afro back. Like when I see the pictures back in the 70s with the ladies with the power fists up with the afro big and proud. I'm in the wrong era, dog. That shit attractive to me. Way
so you rather
more
be in the 70s
than a broad with fucking blind hair.
Man, I love that makeup shit, boy.
Yeah, because look at you. I mean, you into that type of shit. Like you like, nah, I don't want. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm
You
not
stuck
saying
in the
I
past.
discriminate. I don't
The past is
discriminate.
over. That's the past, Round.
But Cleve,
The
you gotta
future is
remember,
fucking. The future is. You don't want the future. The future is a motherfucker born as a son, and now she a beautiful woman.
But Ren, he failed to realize everything that was in the past is coming to the future, my dear.
Like what? The microwave and the oven? I don't put my food in the oven no more.
Everything, clothes.
My TV is a flat screen hang up on the wall, not the floor model.
More people with money. You see more people that has money that will buy an old car, fix it up, and you be like, man, that's smoking, that's hot, that's tight. Because we infatuated with our past.
Life
so all that's coming back to the that's all coming back to the present. When they was having bell bottoms, our mom and our dads and our grandmothers had bell bottoms. We wearing bell bottoms now. We have platform shoes. They was wearing that back in our past.
Yeah, they just repackaged the same shit. It's the same thing with the movies. Superman been coming out since the 60s or something. You put a new white ball on it every 10 years, man, and run with it.
I don't watch that shit.
And
that's
the only reason why you say that, Keith, the only reason why you feel that way because you bald, my dear. You can't grow no hair no more.
You got all kinds of stuff for that.
Oh, man.
So that's why you say you ain't worried about the afro and the proud and all this.
No, that's for the women. I don't care about. I want how y'all look.
Ball over there, baby.
Yeah, I just like when like when a woman naturally proud of who she is. Like to me, I just feel like it's a form of subconscious programming. Like I don't see Asian women going and get no fucking afro to try to look like a black woman. I don't see white women. Well, I do see them getting braids and sticking shit in their lips. It's like y'all won't be them and they won't be y'all. Nobody ain't really happy with who they is.
I'm happy with who I am, and I think they have a lot of black females that are happy with who they are. Is proud to be natural. It's just it's not everybody feel the same way. Everybody want to live up to the hype. Everybody want to get the football player, get the basketball player, get the singer, and if you on their side, they want you to look a specific way, or behavior, like your boy say, or behave a certain way when you're with them. So
I think it's a generational thing, though. I think the things we think about and what we watching now, we totally separated from it. The things my daughter watched, that's the new generation. The things I want and aspire to, and the things I like, that's pretty much in the past. So we talking about these certain things is a generational thing.
To me, at this age, how you behave is way more important than how you look. You could be the most beautiful motherfucker in the world. If you don't know how to act in public, guess what? I can't even show you off. I can't. You're not even a trophy. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody gonna look pretty much looking the same. Like I said, the generational thing. They putting my daughter wear down eyelashes. I'm like, what the hell, you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she looks just like my goddamn daughter. Eyelashes, meet you before you see them.
So the stuff they're doing, they don't care about us no more. They looking at us like we crazy. We over here by ourselves in this corner.
But even with that being said, if they could say they don't care about what you saying, this and that, you're aspiring to look like something. You have the image or standard in your head of what beautiful is. It's just that now it's tied to lashes and extensions. Back in the Gap, it was tied to fucking afros and fucking platform shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is setting a standard of what beauty is, and it's changing over time. And I see the direction it's trending in, but I'm trying to stop the fucking train.
And say, cause like all things, you know me, bro. I be wanting to ask that question: who sets the standards? You know what I'm saying?
Money.
The standards change. So
I would even money to a certain extent, but it's the people that they put in front of us and tell us that's the shit. Right now, I would say who's setting the standard with beauty, the Kim Kardashians, the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's, those women that they put out in front of you and tell you they beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They tell you who the shit is. It's just that I don't always agree with it.
Because it's about money. It's always having to deal with what they got, how they got it, how they built, and because of the size and what they spending it on and what they have on and how they present themselves, makes other women say, okay, well, since they got it like that, well, maybe if I get it like that, then I can be
right
this type of person. And that's what sets the standards when it comes to especially females and men too. Because
I'm about to say, don't just say females.
I had a guy, hold up. I had a guy came here today. I have my own business, right? So I do clothes, I alter, I have my own catering business. I do a lot of stuff. So a guy came here today and he was like, I need you to take in my suit, make my pants, slim pants, fitted pants, whatever. And I was like, but your suit is nice like this. He said, oh, but it got to go with my Allison McQueen's. I said, huh?
So same thing. Just like women look on TV and see these women that they aspire to,
right?
Men do the same shit. They got a bunch of grown dudes who dress like Lil Wayne, who dress like these little dudes, who dress like the Migos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, you fucking 50 years old. Why you trying to be offset? The fuck you doing?
For a big part, bro. Like I said one time, if you had the fucking if you had the jean fit, you know what I'm saying? The jacket and the jeans, nigga, like the little rocker was Sean John daddy. I know I'm dating myself, but if you looked the part, you was good. If you had the velour fit, nigga, you see, like it's just certain shit. If you're looking the part, you ain't really gotta be about nothing, but it looked like you are whatever, they pushing out to be something. So they all in.
So to the extent as you was going through it, like you kind of took me down a trip down memory lane. Everything you just said, the jean fit, the velour fit, I had all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So me and my girlfriend,
like you gonna look the part.
I had a girlfriend. We were talking today about balance, and New Orleans, it was all about balance at one time.
The animals.
And me and her was hold up. We was on this kick. I said, I want some ballerinas. I remember Easter would roll around here. I go get some balance sandals with a silk shirt and some jabots with a polo. Oh, it's off the chain.
So when Walker Swagman's ain't there no more. My older sister. That's her right there. Balance sandals, jabot shorts, and a silk shirt.
Like Walker Dale Champs and Dale Champs gone.
But just remember, we also had it publicized also in a record. Put your bellies on.
Right.
Yeah, and when they put it out there, when a star or someone has a little change, put it out there, everybody in the world gotta have it.
Yeah, it's a generation thing. That balance on, put your balance on out of there.
We see it, and then they put a fucking beat to it. Cause you're right. I'm just thinking about all the trends, like from New Orleans, like the fit you just said, the jabots, the polo, the fucking ballast, all that shit was in songs. I remember
leather shorts, the leather pants,
came out with the Gucci
shirt.
song. Everybody started wearing the Gucci's. You heard me? So we
got
definitely being influenced and steered.
I got the black, man, partners in crime. You hear me? Come on.
I got the green. I got the blue.
That's not no more, fellas.
It's just different shit, but it's the same thing.
No, it's the same thing. They just promoting different
Little
shit.
Baby
Like
out here. The baby.
Yeah, and he telling you to wear Alexander McQueen
on.
And he telling you to wear
them fat ass choker chains and shit.
Yeah, like motherfuckers in the club try their best to look like the rappers on the videos. You know what I'm saying? Even the ball players try to look like rappers. Everybody wanna, you know what I'm saying, try to look the part, like Cuz say.
Because you know why? Like he was saying about the rapper, what's the woman name?
Nicki
Minaj. If you notice, I don't think they buy half of the stuff they buy. They get it from these
designers.
And so they putting it out there. So us fools, as barely making it, have a job, you gonna go out there and say, oh, I got these because they look good, and you taking your whole check. Not saying everybody can afford it, but majority of them want to look the part, like you said, because they want to live up to what they put out there. And they're not buying that type of stuff. They're getting that stuff free to promote, to give to you, to let you buy all what they have, because the people ain't giving back to us. Gucci ain't giving us nothing. Balance ain't giving us nothing. I mean, none of them people out there, Vera Wayne, none of them people are giving back to the people that actually buy from them. They're not giving us anything.
But it's the programming, because When a motherfucker, I'm even thinking about power because we mentioned that earlier. If you look at the way the characters dress, they all dress real high fashion. Nigga, you in the streets getting shot at, selling dope. What the hell you need a Gucci trench coat on for? You know what I'm saying? But then somebody, and I see this all the time because I'm like in the little groups, a motherfucker be like, the Gucci trench coat such and such had was $5,000. You know what I'm saying? And then the next motherfucker like, I'm going to get it. And then you look through their fucking profile, nigga, you live in a double wide trailer. Why you going to get the Gucci fucking trench coat? What is you going to throw that bitch over the trailer if it get too cold? Because this don't make no sense. But that's, to me, that's the subconscious programming. Like, and I'm not going to lie, I fall into it too. Because even from back in the gap, my preferred thing is if I could just throw on a polo shirt, I just associate that with, like, if I put on a polo, I could get in anywhere. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like you said, polo ain't giving shit to us. They ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
Nah, cuz it's definitely levels to it.
But let me tell you something. One thing I have learned over the years, and I'm not gonna say I'm living from living from paycheck to paycheck, because I'm not. But I would not go out there and buy a $5,000 purse and have $2 in it.
But see, that's the thing. Cardi B says she got a Birkin bag. Regular broads who work at wherever want a Birkin bag. I looked at it one time. I'm like, I'm gonna give my bitch a Birkin bag. Shit, I got her a fucking working bag. One of them bags you put your fucking lunch in and take that shit to work. Cause that's what we doing over here. We can't afford that shit.
You don't love them?
I guess I don't.
You don't love them?
But I have had that motto all my life as I grew up. If I'm gonna buy a bag that I can spend $1,000 on, I better have at least $2,000 in that bag.
Anything you buy, you should be able to buy it twice. Like point blank, period.
Right.
Well, you know how much your old lady would have loved you if you'd have brought that Birkin bag home? You don't love your old lady.
Fuck, like if that Birkin bag would have, if the Birkin bag would have increased her level of love for me, that ain't the one for me.
All of them.
That's all of them. Baby, he ain't that long anyway, baby. So,
man, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, Ren, you're not in a relationship?
I like to keep my status. I'm like a Facebook thing. It's complicated. You know what I'm saying? I do have a special friend right now. I don't want to put labels on it, because when I put labels on it, that's when shit get fucked up. So the way I rock, either you're married or you're single. Look at the fingers. I'm single.
Okay. What about you, Cleve?
Yeah, I got a girl now. You know, I've been doing.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Well, that's how I talk. I'm finesse with it.
You don't. You don't never talk like
when
that.
When I talk to a woman, I talk finesse like.
That's your cousin, man. You can talk
like, You're just a woman. I practice on them, learning how to talk to women. Growing up, finesse with it. Yeah, I got a nice teacher. You know, she treat me good, so I'm doing the right thing. You know.
So you lead her too. She follow you.
That's right. Because I know how to talk to her. After we get through these conversations, I've been on top of the conversation after it's over, because I know how to get her there. So,
how you get her there?
I talk to her, I show her the way. I give her perfect examples of the things that she's trying to understand, and she can't refute them.
So she
kind of slow. Stutter when I speak.
Draw it out.
Well, yeah, I don't stutter when I speak. I don't get the I'm getting into it like she needed, and she respect how I come to her. And after we done, she be like, you know what, baby? I like. What? You kind of right. I don't say I know, but it's all right, baby. We can.
How old is she? 12.
See?
I hope not. You got low.
She younger than me. She's 34.
We know she's younger.
Yeah, she's younger than me. She's 34.
What about you, Ben?
Oh, I'm married. Oh,
how many years?
Oh shit, we rolling up like on 20 or something. About 18.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, look, I'm cooking now. That's why I've been back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm the pot cheat on a little business trip. So I'm trying to,
Well, that goes back to the story where we first conversation about what a man brings to the table. And Hedge had then left the whole conversation.
Yeah, he don't want that. He out of there.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
He left the whole conversation.
The comments. I can't wait to see the comments on that. I like to read it in the comments.
But the way I broke down how I lead my relationship, I think, you communicate, you know how to get her there. You say to give it a perfect. It's about this. It's about this.
People say communication a lot in relationships, but what I learned is that communication ain't shit without understanding. They go hand in hand. You could communicate
you gotta be the one to make them understand, Ren. You gotta be able to get there. You gotta be able to go through them ups and valleys and get them to come around. See, you got to be patient with her. You got to talk.
That's one of my flaws. I admit I'm not the most patient motherfucker.
You just got to try to swim, Cleve, but at the end of the day,
because you know she about to amp. Lower your voice. Watch this, Ren. Here you go. She about to amp. Lower your voice. Let her amp.
Oh, I'm already on that. It's a certain tone that you can't go over in my house of cards because it's like, who the fuck you talking to?
Let her have it.
I don't talk at that tone.
Let her have it. We ain't in public. We ain't in public where you gotta handle it. Let her have it, cause she gonna apologize later. You don't know that by now.
Let her have it. That's how you create a habitual line steppers. I draw lines in the sand early. I ain't letting you have shit.
I like
you can't have it.
I like the apologies. You can have the fight. We ain't in public.
My thing is with that whole situation that we're reverting back to is that we don't know what a person is actually bringing to the table until they get to that table, because you can tell me whatever you want me to hear. So when Hatch went there, I know what I want you to bring to the table. I don't know what you're gonna bring to the table, and it's not necessarily gonna be what I want you to bring, but we may compromise. We may learn and we may grow from it. But who knows what a person actually going to bring to the table? I know our desires are different as a man and a woman, because our man desire for our woman to look a certain way, to also cook, to also be their help me, to also give them good advice when they need it at times. So, and then a woman, she wants him to be that strong individual that helps her to be there when she needs his guidance, or when she have no one to lean on, she can lean on him. So it's a lot of different things that can value a person themselves, not because of what they tell you they bring it to the table. Because some people may come to the table with nothing, don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of it. But if they have that loyalty and trust that you can give them, y'all can grow. That's with anything.
Oh yeah. So if a handsome young man that you was attracted to gave you the conversation you wanted, don't do it.
No, Cleve. On that one, we gonna wrap it. I think Jetta did a good job right there. And I also want to say this because Jetta, I figured, well, I hope you're invited to come back anytime. We gotta me and Ren gotta get your contact info too so we can holler at you. But I figure you and Hatchet gonna be bumping heads a little bit more as you're on the show. So I look forward to seeing it. You know what I'm
saying? We all bump heads with Hatch.
I do a better job of policing it for my cousin. Appreciate the reminder, cuz. And with that being said, for Miss Sugar Cookie, Cuzzo Rent, Caveman, I'm Ben Good. Hatchback Rounds Podcast. We out the door.